Okay, you guys, welcome back. In this video, we're taking a look at an ad that I shot for a fitness center. We're gonna go through this ad and we're gonna talk about the frame rate that I used, why I chose that, and the different tools that I used for stabilization, for example, tripod, handheld, gimbal. So I may pause it as we watch and I'll talk about what the shots were and what I was doing and what I was thinking. And I think this will be interesting and helpful for you guys to see, so that when you're doing stuff like this, or maybe things for your business or for clients, this could help you make decisions in what you're gonna shoot. So let's cue this video up from the beginning. We're just gonna watch it first. I'm gonna let the whole thing run, and then I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna pause it, and we'll discuss. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna cue it back to the beginning. Now, because this was a fitness video, right off the bat, I was thinking faster movements. So slow-mo was kind of out in this case. I knew I wanted to shoot it in 24. I wanted the shots to move a little bit and have an energy to it. The client had requested faster music, more on the rock side of things, just for the energy. So I definitely was thinking 24 frames per second. And so as you can see, there's a big variety of shots happening here. So we'll go frame by frame and let's just talk about what's happening. So this first shot, or the opening shot here, that's a drone. Now, I'm not advocating for you to fly a drone inside, but the owner was the client and they okayed it. So we did fly a drone inside for this shot. And there was an ending shot too, and a couple of other climbing wall shots. So there's a few drone shots going on here. So, and a drone is a stabilizer. It's a version of a stabilizer. It's a camera being stabilized in the air. So when I mention stabilizers, that's talking about things like a tripod, a gimbal. A drone counts as that, maybe a slider. Now, handheld isn't really a stabilizer, but if your arms are stable and your hands are stable, you kind of use your body to stabilize the camera. But okay, so anyhow, this opening shot is the drone. Now, that right there, that was a gimbal. I was on a gimbal and I started at the ceiling and I panned the gimbal down to the girls on the bike. The gimbals have a joystick on it, so I started at the roof and then I just used the joystick to pan the thing down and I landed on them. And the idea was I just wanted that quick sort of reveal shot from the ceiling down. I'll play that again. Now, that shot of the wheel, the bike wheel, that's handheld. That's a close-up of the wheel, so that would have been a handheld shot for sure. The lens, I don't know, could have been a 50, might have been a zoom lens as well. I can't remember the lens exactly, but I know for sure that was a handheld, because sometimes when you're doing detail shots like that, and a close-up shot like that is also referred to as a detail shot, sometimes you can do handheld for details. It just lets you to get in there. Sometimes you have to, I was probably crouching down getting this shot, so it's totally fine to do handheld if you're stable. Okay, so then this shot here, that was handheld. This biking shot was also handheld, just kind of walking in a little bit, but walking, just trying to be as stable as possible. This next shot, that's gimbal. You can tell the smoothness difference in this one. This is a gimbal shot, and I was just following her on her way up. That shot of this girl here, that's a gimbal. So, and the camera isn't moving. That's just me holding the gimbal in one spot, letting the ropes do the movement. Now this shot was a gimbal shot. I believe I was running backwards really fast to match this guy. And actually that worked out really well. That was pretty smooth. We did a few different takes. So that was a cool shot. Gimbal. This was gimbal as well, just zoomed in, but gimbal starting low and then following her up as well. So we'll let that play. Now that shot there, also gimbal, but the gimbal I was using it like as if it was a slider. So going from left to right, so you can see some of the camera motion there. This is back to a drone shot. So the drone was way up in the ceiling. Really pretty close to her, actually. Cool shot though. That was a gimbal. That was a gimbal just close up. Gimbal just walking side to side again. Now these shots are handheld. There's a little mix here of handheld and gimbal shots. And you can see handheld, it's not quite as perfect. It's got a good like energy to it. It's not shake in a bad way. It's just got a little bit of energetic shake to it because that's the nature of handheld. That's gimbal there. You can see the difference. So I'm gonna play those two in a row. So this is handheld into the gimbal shot. This is a gimbal shot as well. I was sitting on that little, I don't know what you call that she's pushing, but I was sitting on it. There were weights on it, and she was pushing me. So that was a cool shot. Check it out. And then this was the gimbal again, acting as a slider, just kind of going from left to right very slowly. Handheld, just panning from the bottom up. And then that backup shot is the drone. Cool, let's play that. Let's just back it up a little bit from here. Yep. Cool. So I hope that was helpful to talk about, you know, what I was thinking and what I was going for. And I wanted energy. I wanted the shots to have a nice variety and a mix to them. And there's definitely a mix of, you know, wide, mediums, and close-ups, because you don't want everything to just be wide. You don't want everything to just be a close-up. I do like to have a mix so that it's jumping around, there's energy, the shots keep moving, and then the drone shots are a nice little addition to it as well, if you ever get the chance to do that. Be careful with the inside drone flying. And again, the frame rate was 24 frames per second because I knew I wanted this in real time and to have energy to it. So I purposely didn't use any slow-mo shots for this type of ad. And so there you go. I hope that helps you to make some decisions when you're doing this type of stuff.